Remasculate! Aloha, mud babies, pod people, and inhabitants of the planet Earth. It is I, your tiki leader, Steve Mudflap McGrew. I'm back with a very special episode of Remasculate. Now, people say, why do you call your podcast Remasculate? We will talk about that later in the podcast, but I want to give you a little up front. It's called Remasculate because I really think that's what America needs. It needs to remasculate. It needs to get a backbone. It needs the men to step forward and be men again. And I'm not all pushing the and drink beer and be all macho but I do like to fish and shoot guns, and I think every man should know how to do that stuff and to change a tire and to change out the sink. What am I thinking of? I just drew a blank. Garbage disposal. Need to be able to fix the garbage disposal and stuff like that. Maybe, change your tire and just do man things. And some women go, we can do those things too. Yeah, I know. But I was raised in a time when guys had guy things and women had women things, and guys wanted to do things for those women because we were, we felt like I need to provide for my family, my wife and family, and my kids need to look up to me. And I know you're going, that's like some kind of 1950s bull crap. Well, yeah. And remember how good things were? Oh, yeah. Let's think back for just a second. Oh, yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm back. So we're going to listen to the podcast here. I don't know. I'm just rambling like crazy today. But because I've been doing stuff around the house and I've been meaning to get this up for a couple of days. The podcast was recorded live. I mean, absolutely live. I've never done this before. In front of a live audience at a comedy club after the show. All the comics, we sat down and recorded this podcast. It was our host, Carter Bryant, and Jason Cheny were there, and we all sat down. We all had great shows this night, so the crowd was so much fun. And I think if that's the way if I ever do this again, and I probably will, is to do stand-up so they know you, they know who you are, they kind of like you, and then we sit down and record a podcast, and that's what we did. We only did a 30-minute podcast because we had already done a full show, and we didn't want to wear people out. So this is the podcast. It was recorded live last Wednesday night at the Loony Bin Comedy Club in Little Rock, Arkansas. We had so much fun. The Loony Bin Comedy Clubs are great clubs. If you have one in your city, you definitely should go check it out. Let's see, they're in Little Rock, Tulsa, Oklahoma City, and Wichita. So if you're in any of those cities, definitely check out the Loony Bin Comedy Club. And if you're in any city that has a comedy club, definitely support live comedy. Well, we travel around the country. Comics like myself, we travel around. We miss our family, but we do it for you. So come out. There's nothing better than live comedy. You can watch comedy on TV. You might chuckle. You watch it online. You smile. But when you're in a room with live comics and the room is hot and people are laughing, you feel the laughter. You feel it all over. You feel it in your gut. You feel it in your heart. And you definitely feel it in your head. And you walk out thinking, that was so much fun. I am revigorated and ready to take on the world. Okay, I might have exaggerated a little bit there at the end, but here you go. This is the Remasculate podcast, recorded live, Loony Bin Comedy Club, Little Rock, Arkansas. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, make sure you go to iTunes and give us a great review, because give us a 5-star review or a 10-star review. I don't even know what iTunes does, but write a nice review, because the better the review, the more the stars, the higher up the search engine we go, and it makes people they can find us easier, and that's a good thing. Because if you like the podcast, other people will, so share it big time. Also, follow me on Twitter at Steve McGrew, and you follow me on Instagram, that's at Steve Mudflap McGrew. Find me on there. And I'm just all over. What I always tell people when I do radio shows or TV shows to promote myself and my shows, I always just go, Google Steve McGrew, and you will find everything. Yeah. All right. I know I've already introed this before, so let's do it. Here's the podcast.
No.
All right, have a seat. Just have a seat.
Okay. Hang on. We're go for recording,
This is
guys.
kind of what you do. We're going to... So, I guess we'll just start. Is it recording back there?
We are go for recording, guys.
We are go for recording.
Right.
I do a podcast called Remasculate. And it was based on the fact that I have a son. I didn't want him to be a pussy. So that's basically what started the podcast, because I tried to make him, I bought him a BB gun, got in a fight about that. Why'd you buy him a gun? It's a BB gun. Fuck. So that's how the whole thing got started. So the podcast is called Remasculate. And the first time in a live, this is the first time we've ever done it live. So, woo!
Yeah. Give it up one time.
I have a gun.
I have a gun. No, they probably have a gun. You carrying? Is there conceal in Arkansas? Or, huh? Don't ask, don't tell. Whatever.
That guy. So widow ass. I got 5 right now.
Is that the one you've picked out?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that was.
He has a flip phone.
Yeah, I do.
All right, so we're going to start the show now with our welcome to the show.
Mudflap.
Mudflap in the house.
Mudflap
But also
is here.
Carter and Jason. Jason, great job tonight starting the show.
There you
Appreciate
go.
that.
Yeah.
So give him a hand for the
There you go.
lineup of the.
There you go.
It's Bryant is the last name, right?
There you go. Yes.
Yeah, Carter Bryant and Jason Cheny.
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 Okay.
I don't want to say Cheny. That sounds Asian. Get your balls off my. Get your balls off my chinny. So, you are in radio.
I am.
You do radio?
Yeah, I do.
Or what kind of radio?
I do sports and country radio.
Sports and country.
Sports and country. I'm telling you. My show.
It's a swing and a miss, and here's the new one from Luke Bryant.
There you go.
Another swing and a miss. Fucking hate Luke Bryant. Oh my God. Oh fuck, Luke! Your sister calls. She wants her pants back.
I've seen him 3 times.
You have?
3 times.
Was he?
I didn't pay for any of those.
Any of it?
Not at all.
Who
no.
else did you see with him?
I saw Aldine, Eric Church, some other guy.
So you haven't seen any real country ever, have you?
My
Like Merle Haggard or
My
George
my first
Jones
show-
or all
my-
these dead guys.
I was my first show was Reba and George.
Reba McEntire.
Yeah.
And George who? There's several Georges.
George Strait.
The King.
The King.
All my exes are infectious.
Baby, right.
That's why I like
this
to wear one of these.
No, it's great, but you've done country radio for a while. The best thing are the callers.
Yes.
That's. I never listened to country whenever I started country radio.
Yeah.
I only knew Reba had red hair. That was it.
Well, you
That's all I knew.
you have to record the callers on a country station.
Yes.
Because you have to be able to slow it down to hear what they say.
Yes.
I was on a country station. I was hoping you play some of that Reba. That'd be great.
Yeah,
And
it's
you
a
pull
lot
back,
of that.
Hey, I was hoping you'd play that new one from Reba McEntire if it was possible. So what got you into radio?
I went to LSU, so I hope nobody hates me for that. You see, there you go.
What's that mean? Oh, Tennessee.
How are you?
Y'all are off from somewhere else, huh?
Vol country.
What's what?
Tennessee. No, come on. Get on it. No.
Well, what's happening here?
No.
The Asian guy. What's
there a riot?
happening?
Is there right?
I saw this shit.
Spoil-
and a lot of simultaneous talking. I was like, fuck this.
An Asian guy
I don't
hears a
need
lot.
this
An Asian
tonight.
guy hears a lot of white guys talking. He's like, oh.
Whoa.
Simultaneously. It's not a Another good thing. So one at a time, please.
One.
So you went to school for broadcasting?
I went to school for broadcasting, and that was it. They gave me a microphone. I started doing sports and did radio at Sirius XM, and then now I'm here. There you go.
Oh, Sirius XM.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What? I'm telling you.
And everybody quit. Everybody who has Sirius XM.
Yeah.
Who does? The truck driver.
The truck driver. That was it.
He's the only guy because he doesn't want to hear preachers all across the country. What local radio sucks, doesn't it? Oh, I don't know what it is.
God, don't.
See?
That's how my salary gets paid.
That was his way of saying.
That's him saying I'm terrible. God done.
Can't get that right over.
There you go. No, it's good because I do the show and it's on Facebook Live in the morning, so we have people listen from all around the country. And it's good stuff. It's fun.
How many people tune in on Facebook Live? Do you ever look at the number?
Yeah, it's never more than 7 at a time.
We're killing it!
I'm telling you.
Damn it, we're up to 7 people!
We're up to 7.
I deserve a raise!
I'm telling you. Never more than... No, I'm kidding.
The show before me only had 4
Only
people.
4. No, it's good stuff. It's great. No, but the country show is where it's at. I mean, it's so much fun. So many crazy callers, and we had a lady call in a year ago talking about getting married at the bottom of a mud hole, and she wanted and what she did was I swear
she's here tonight, by the way.
Yeah, there he is. There he is. Yes. Thanks for the VHS she mailed. She mailed us a VHS. Yes, she mailed us a VHS.
And you had to go to Goodwill to buy a player.
Yes,
You could.
No, we had to send it back, and then because we couldn't find a VHS player, so we sent it back, and she taped it with her phone because she was the only VHS player that.
So she played at her own TV,
and then just taped it with her phone, and then just sent it. And then whenever she was like, "I want to get married in the bottom of a mud hole at my deer camp," so they pulled all the trucks in, and they stood on top of the roofs of the truck. And when it was time to say the vows, he said, "I'll try" instead of "I'll do." And she slapped the shit out of him. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I'll try.
I'll try. I'll try.
I wasn't
best.
able to with my last 3 wives.
Yes, exactly. So, and they have to, like you said, they have to do the DNA test to make sure aren't related. But there you go. But yeah, that's it.
Are you a married guy yourself?
No.
What about you, Jason?
I'm married.
You're married?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
What do you mean? It was that guy.
Oh, sorry.
Like, are they gonna run a train on me now? Did you organize this shit? You did a train bit earlier. Remember?
We just changed his name from Cheny to Training.
Come on, ride a train.
So, how long you been married?
Since June.
Of this year?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like new. No.
Yeah, but we've been together like 10 years. Yeah, it took me a long time.
What? How did you propose? What was like? I guess so.
I was like, "You think it's time?" I just kidding. No,
She threatened to leave or something, or
no, her parents did.
oh,
It's like our
that's
daughter's
right.
gonna
Y'all all-
leave you. I
that's-
was like,
y'all
"What?"
all live in one house. I forgot about that.
Oh, man.
I don't see a problem.
Oh shit.
That's a callback to your own joke. That was,
Oh yeah,
yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
So, do you have kids?
No, but we talk about it all the time.
We talk about it, or she talks about it?
She talks about
Yeah.
it. What about kids? I was like, you hungry? Yeah.
Oh, so do you want to have kids?
We really do. Yeah, she's a kindergarten teacher, so
Just take one from school.
Let's take her right there.
Just take one home. See if you keep it for a week. See if you like it. If you don't, take it back.
Take it back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
you go.
nobody gets in trouble. You're like, oh, I found him. He was wandering around in the field.
Yeah.
I love that.
I go volunteer at her school sometimes, and the kids are crazy.
Do you ever want to hit other people's children?
Yeah, I want to.
Yes. Not the
Yes.
audience. Yes, I do.
All right.
Yeah. People need to get hit more, don't you think? Not
Right.
people, but because that'll start a fight. But I'm talking about just kids. Do you ever want to just touch other people in a mall and go, excuse me, ma'am, you need to hit him. You need to hit you need to hit that child. I would like to. I thought about this as a business. I thought I should sit at a place at the mall and I'll just be Spank Man.
That sounds really
That
creepy.
sounds
I just be, for people that feel bad about hitting their own kids, they'll be like, "Don't make me call Spank Man." Yeah. Does that sound rapey? Okay.
The man
Look
with
at
the,
you.
trust the man with the long hair and the tattoos. He'll spank your kid. It's all good. Trust.
Yeah, I'd have like a superhero cape. I would just come out of nowhere. Did you call Spank Man? And then I've learned how to hit other people's children, though. Here's how you do it. You just walk past them and you whack them, but you keep walking. You don't look back. That'll get you busted. You just go like that, and they're like, "Mama, that man hit me." And she's like, "Shut up! I'm sick of your lies." See? So
I don't know when you're joking. Just kidding.
how many kids does your wife want?
2?
2?
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah.
Does it matter what combination?
Well, I think everybody wants a boy and a girl.
I want a number 2.
Yeah.
What-
Yeah, to a boy and a girl, but yeah, it'd be the Whatever's good.
I have a son. That's what. Yeah. You have a son
Yeah.
too? Sons are so much easier to raise. You know? You just tell them how to get laid and turn them loose. You know? You have a daughter? Somebody's going to show up at your house looking just like you. Backwards hat. I'm here for your daughter. You know? One time.
One time. See what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you let your daughter go on Naked and Afraid?
Yeah.
Do you guys know that show, Naked and Afraid?
Yeah.
Wikipedia, and it said that they can't have sex when you kick off, so it's okay.
Oh, they can't? Because I've never seen the show, ever, till today. He forced me.
I didn't force anything.
He forced me.
That TV was on. You loved it.
He was sitting there with his pants around his ankles. He said,
And you joined me. So I don't know why you hating. Like, can I join their circle too?
I have the talking stick now. So I had never seen that show before. So y'all have seen it?
Right.
What? You've never seen it? Okay, for you people that haven't seen it, they take a guy and a girl, they take them out in the middle of nowhere, they take their clothes off, and they have to survive for 21 days.
What?
Right? That's it. Man, that's all they.
And
That's it. You can bring. Oh, what is? Oh, that's right. They're allowed to bring one item. Yeah.
And-
What do they normally bring though? What is it?
Knives, fire starters.
They bring stupid stuff too.
Yeah, like teddy bears. Yeah.
I bought handcuffs. I intend to win this sumbitch.
I just want to bring I want to be on that show and bring a dildo. And be serious about it. Like, oh,
What'd you bring?
do we not need this? I thought no. Okay. Like
You'd be
a
out there
big
trying
one
to,
too.
You'd be out there trying to start a fire with it.
That's funny.
Have you so?
No, I've not. No, not.
show.
But it's weird. My mother told me she wants to be on that show, and that was the weirdest shit I've ever heard in my life. She's like, I want to be on Naked and Afraid. Well, I'm not watching. I'll tell you, that blur machine better be damn good. Let me tell you. 30 years ago, I saw that thing. No, that's
Well, I'd seen the name Naked and Afraid for, on the TV guy, but I just thought it was like, Daddy's coming home drunk again.
Right.
I don't need to watch that,
Or my family reunions in South Louisiana. It's called that show. Trust me.
So, but they don't show, for the people that watch, they don't show everything. They show them try to get a bug to eat. And nobody poops for 21 days? I thought of that while I was watching the show.
Yeah.
Nobody pooped for 21 days.
No, yeah, we don't see the-
there was not
where's
one
the poop?
conversation. God damn it, bitch, get further from the tent if you're going to take that dump. What the fuck is wrong with you?
This is where we sleep, goddamn.
I'm scared of the dark. But fuck nothing. I can still hear you. You know, you didn't get any of that on the TV show. You know?
No.
Yeah.
They don't talk about it. They don't
No.
mention it. They don't. But for 21 days, well, you know, a girl could hold it. Because they could hold it. God damn it. They don't poop? No, they tell you they don't poop until they go to a gas station. You know, and you always wonder, like, a gas station looks like somebody shit on the walls because they get in there. It's been 21 days. Did I aim that at you?
I mean, I was gonna, yeah, but it's cool.
What's your favorite TV show to watch?
My favorite TV show used to be SportsCenter. Now I would have to say Crashing, HBO.
What's that about?
It's about
Anybody know that one? Crashing on HBO?
it's about stand-up comedy. I know, right?
Look at how popular it is.
There you go. There you go. I Netflix and chill by myself, people. Leave me alone. I'm doing that tonight.
What show do you watch that people might have heard of?
Oh, I don't watch much TV.
Well, you have a girlfriend. What does she make you watch?
Ooh. Bravo. Whatever's on. Watch What Happens Live
Oh, God. Really?
Yeah, no.
With Andy Cohen?
with Andy Cohen. I know you love him. That's right up your alley, right there.
So you have to watch Real Housewives?
About
and
Real
stuff like that?
Housewives. All of it.
My girlfriend we have to watch shit like Grey's Anatomy.
Oh yeah, me too.
You too?
Yeah.
Grey's Anatomy, Scandal. And she's like, oh, I'm so glad you like the shows I like. I'm like, fuck, I have no choice. You
No.
know? Well, she goes, I thought you like them. You don't say anything while we're watching it. That's because I'm polite.
Right.
You're watching a show. I don't want to interrupt you while you're Besides, I'm afraid if I ask a question, she'll pause it, try to explain it. This shit'll last longer.
Yeah, right?
We have Netflix too. So is that what you do? Netflix?
Yeah.
We cut the cord. We cut the cord, whatever they call it, cable. So we watch everything on Netflix. You guys have Netflix? So you know that when a show is over, it'll get ready to start another one. It'll start a countdown. She's like, "Oh, do you want to watch another episode?" I'm like, "Can I go in the garage, beat my dick with a hammer?" No. All right, let's watch another one.
That's funny.
But we'll start another episode and my girlfriend will fall asleep. She's like, one more before we go to bed. And then 2 minutes into it, she's knocked out.
Yeah.
It's every single time.
Yeah.
And then I'm sitting there watching by myself. And then
You're sitting there watching Grey's Anatomy by yourself,
watching Andy Cohen by myself. There you go.
and you don't question anything about that. You
No,
don't
I
think maybe there's something about me I haven't.
But you
really...
see, the remote never works. Where we and I love, like, we'll never actually go up to the TV. You know, you'll do whatever to get the remote control to work.
Me too.
Yeah, exactly.
Closer and closer and closer.
Instead of actually
I
pushing the
just
damn
got up
button.
and walked over there. I just, I should change the battery in this thing. Do you ever take your battery out of, like, her toys and things?
No. She doesn't need toys. Remember, I was the one dancing behind you at that club that one time. That was
funny.
me. You remember that night in L.A.?
Well, I always heard that's a sign of a good mother or a woman that will take batteries out of her things for the kids.
Right.
You've got a good mom.
Great.
And you never could figure out why your Nintendo gamer smelt like that, had you?
Oh.
God damn it, that was wrong, and I apologize. I'm going to edit that out. Are you a gamer?
Yeah.
What do you play? What's your game?
Grand Theft Auto, sports games, like basketball games, stuff like that.
So you not like Pac-Man or any of the good old games that you didn't have to kill prostitutes to get points.
Right.
Oh no, that stuff. I like killing prostitutes. Real world, gaming world, both.
What?
Damn. I knew I related to him some way. I didn't figure this out.
So do you guys think that the video games, like he's talking about, do you think that's causing some of the kid violence? I know this is like a serious thing, but do you think some of the video games are getting into the kids' heads like, I want to beat the shit out of something?
Yeah. When you slip on that banana peel at Mario Kart, oh, God, violence everywhere. No, I know.
We're not talking about Mario Kart. We're talking about killing prostitutes for extra points.
No, video games have, no. I
No?
don't think so. I don't think so.
What about, social media? Grinder.
It's fine.
Yeah, especially when you don't know what Grinder's actually for. You thought you had a real date, and all of a sudden he shows up. You're like, fuck, now I got to kill him, you know.
Kids don't get beat anymore. Spankings, that's what it comes down to.
Spankings.
I agree. Spank Man. You need to call Spank Man.
Spank man at the mall.
Did you get a spanking?
All the time.
Was it a belt? A belt? A switch?
It was handy.
Whatever was. I got spanked with a dog collar one time. Dog's still in it. That's because I had one of those moms, that just reaches for shit. God damn it, give me something to kill you with. Vice water, wooden spoon, yardstick, baseball bat. What? Water hose. I got spanked with a water hose once. Yeah. My dad was a fat man, so his belt was really, really long. You could try to run down the driveway. It was like... Yeah, that discipline, I think there's a lack of discipline, don't you? Why do you think? The generation, it's... Oh, see? It's your generation. You
No, I got fucked up, man.
You're millennials.
No. Oh.
Shit just got real, didn't it? Do you think that's what they were raised, that they don't spank, so the next one doesn't spank, and all the way down? You think it's that kind of thing? Or do you think it's making a Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think a lot of it has to do with a divorce thing. For people that I know, that nobody wants to be the bad divorcee. So everybody wants to be they called them like the Hollywood dads where I lived in California, that you would take them to Disneyland when you had them,
right.
And then you send them home, and they're like, "You're just trying to make me look bad,"
So you think it's lack of parenting? You think?
Yeah, I think it's a lack of
entitlement
parenting.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got divorced when my son was 5, and we always stayed really close. And my son and I are really close now. But I asked him one day. He never wanted to come live with me, ever. And what divorced kid doesn't ever go, I'm just going to go live with mom. I'm just going to go live with dad. So I said, you never did it. He goes, no, you had rules. He didn't want to come live with me because I actually would make him make his bed before he had to do his homework, before he went outside. So I think that a lot of that is discipline too, right? Of there's a structure to their life that you need to do. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah?
No, I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, my parents disciplined me and raised me, and I think that has a large part to do with it. Absolutely.
I was afraid of my parents. I mean,
Yeah, me too.
really afraid of them. You too? Like, really afraid. Yeah, because my dad says, like, you respect fire because it'll burn you, and that's what I'm going to do to you if you get in trouble. Yeah, I'll burn your ass. That kind of. And my parents saw, my grandfather was a policeman, a detective. My dad had been a sheriff. And my parents had told me all my life that the difference between right and wrong. If you ever go to jail, we're not getting you out. And so I think you hear that a lot today about people just get their kids out and it's not their fault, and they didn't do it. They don't deserve this on their record, and they didn't, You said you'd never get your kids out? They need that fear. Because I remember as a kid, there was a bunch of us hanging out, and they said, let's bust out the windows at the school. They started throwing rocks at the windows at the school. And I turned around and ran home because I thought, fuck, I can't play with y'all no more. My daddy will find out, God damn it, I'll be in trouble. There's that kind of fear, but you don't have to worry about that with a daughter, right? How old is your daughter? Oh, yeah. She's not even done a crib break yet. Right now she's perfect. She coos and stuff, and she thinks she's. And then they become your wife, and still think they're talking, and then you have to put. You do a chastity belt on yours. That sounded just nasty, didn't it? Why would you? A chastity belt. Yeah. Yeah, but it's nothing but a steel diaper. You're putting a diaper on her now. Think of it as a steel diaper.
It's very unhygienic.
Huh? She ain't dating. How old would for a daughter? What would be your dating age?
I'm realistic. 42.
I'm realistic. 42.
42.
Are you going to have to be the guy that you have to meet the guy? Do you have to?
Hopefully.
Yeah. Would you be a dad that would have to? You got to come into the house.
Oh, I'd be the helicopter dad.
No, I can't. He honked. He's ready.
Yeah. No, I'd be super helicopter dad. I'd have to go to all the spring break trips, all of it.
What about you? I'm looking right at you, sir. Did you have a daughter, or you have a daughter? How old's your daughter? 9.
Oh.
Oh. She's married? Oh. 19. Who? I won't even ask about the. You know all about it.
How's their marriage going? Yeah, how's it going?
So right now it's good.
It's good right now?
Yeah.
That's great. So do you do an extravagant wedding for 19-year-old?
Do you like your son-in-law?
Because
Okay.
he took her away. I always wonder about those weddings that you ladies want to have with the that say yes to the dress stuff, and it's a $50,000 dress, and the wedding
it's
cost.
crazy.
And then they've been married 6 months, and shouldn't dads be like, I want some of my money back?
So it was just a courthouse. So you did, okay. If they can, yeah. Hawaii over Arkansas? Never. They hunt? They can't hunt. Oh, okay. So they will come back.
What would be the superior honeymoon destination? A video in here. What would be where is it? What would you say? Bedroom. See, that's what I was. I think people always go on these extravagant. We went to Tahiti and stuff. They should just go someplace like Alaska where it's 40 below, where there's nothing to do, so you don't get out of your room. That should be your honeymoon. You know. You go to Hawaii, they're like, you want to go surfing? We could go sailing tomorrow. You're like, no, we just got married. You know.
We could fucking hear.
Shh, that's his daughter.
Sorry.
That igloo sex, though.
God, you can tell you don't have kids.
I'm sorry.
How many kids do you have? Did you talk about having more kids? Oh, well, good. Are we losing the military? What do you got to get back on? You have a.
We gotta get up early.
4:15, 4:30.
We gotta go kill some prostitutes.
And we're going to close with that. Let's just end with that. We'll just end the podcast with that. Guys, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for being on the show.
All
Thank
day.
you. How
Thank
about a
you,
hand
Steve.
for Carter and Jason.
Jason and Steve
Thank you,
McGrew.
guys. Thank you.
Mudflap.
Mahalo. Thank you, guys. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, like I said, give us a nice review, give us a thumbs up, and we sure do appreciate you listening to it. So until next time, God bless America. Go listen to some Oak Ridge Boys. I bid you adieu.